must resign.
Protesters took to the streets of Durham hoping to put the brakes on financial regulatory reform 260 miles away in Washington, D.C. The picketers are from Americans for Prosperity, and they say dubious connections to Durham's Center for Responsible Lending should halt the reform bill until a full investigation is completed. AFP's complaints start even further from Durham in New York City, where hedge fund Paulson & Company is headquartered. Its founder, John Paulson, donated $15 million to the Center for Responsible Lending. Paulson is now implicated in a lawsuit filed by the Securities and Exchange Commission against Goldman Sachs. The SEC says Paulson helped orchestrate a fraudulent real estate securities deal. Paulson profited nearly $1 billion from the deal. He's not been charged with any crimes. AFP's Vice President of Policy, Phil Kerpen, says, "It looks like John Paulson made a fortune based on a scheme in which he paid the Center for Responsible Lending $15 million to shake down and harass banks into making bad loans."
This group was pushing loans into that market, and he was benefiting and betting on them going bad. And we want them to give the money back.
Stein must resign. Stein must resign.
The next connection is Eric Stein. He now serves in the U.S. Treasury Department, but as recently as 2007 was an executive at the Center for Responsible Lending. The same time, Paulson donated his $15 million, according to the Capital Research Center. If the financial regulatory reform bill becomes law, Stein is expected to become head of the Consumer Financial Protection Agency that would be created by the bill, according to AFP. Americans for Prosperity says the position would allow Stein to reward donors to the Center for Responsible Lending and punish competitors. CRL's Senior Counsel for Government Affairs waded into the protest in Durham, but he would not talk to Carolina Journal TV on camera. Off camera, Chris Kukla says his group wants the same thing AFP wants: sensible reform to create fair financial regulations. A statement on the group's website addressed the protest saying, "This misdirection is a last-ditch effort of lies, innuendo, and misinformation to try to stop real momentum for reform." The reason this group started protesting in the first place is over the financial regulatory reform bill being debated in the Senate. That bill has left the Senate Banking Committee and is being debated on the Senate floor. Right now, there are no votes scheduled on the bill. For CarolinaJournal.tv, I'm Anthony Greco.